Life started. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Sri Ram, Ram Hare.
Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Om Paramagurubhyo Namaha. Om Sarvagurubhyo Namaha. Neelatungastanagiritatī dubdhamudbhotya Krishnam Pārārtyam swam stutisarasarasiddhamadhyavayanti Sochishthāyam srajnigalitam yabhalatkritya bhunte Godhadhasyai namayidamidham bhuya evastu bhuyah அன்னவயல் புதுவை ஆண்டாள் அரங்கற்குப் பண்ணுத் திருப்பாவை பல்பதியம் இன் இசையால் பாடிக் கொடுத்தார் நட்பாமாலை பூமாலை சூடிக் கொடுத்தாலை சொல்லு சூடிக் கொடுத்த சுடர்கொடியே தோல்பாவை பாடி அருள வல்ல பல்வலையாய் நாடினி வெண்கடவர்க்கென்ன விதியென்ற இம்மாற்றம் நாம் கடவா வண்ணமே நல்கு. The gopis of Gokulam, they traveled from their different places, and finally now they are in front of Nanda Maharaj place, and by the blessings of the Dwarapalakas, they were let in, and now they entered into the inner chamber of Nanda Maharaj, where the family is resting, sleeping there. They woke up Nanda Maharaj, then they woke up Yashoda, Mai, and then they went to Krishna. Krishna did not respond. Then they went to Balaram. So we saw this yesterday, where the 17th Pasaram, the Andal and the girls were waking up the Parivaram, Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, and Balaram. Since Krishna did not respond, then Balaram, they noticed Balaram, and then they prayed to Balaram. And then when they came to Krishna, now still Krishna was not getting up. But Balaram indicated that they're missing something very important. And when they then noticed there was someone else was sleeping right next to Krishna, and they realized their mistake, and they went to that person and they tried to wake up that person. Today, 18th Pasaram, 19th Pasaram, and 20th Pasaram is all about waking up that very important personality. And her name is Nappinai, who is consort, wife of Sri Krishna. I'm sure you'll be having a lot of questions in your mind which you don't get a chance to ask here. How come baby Krishna, who's baby, can have a wife like that? We'll see that as we go into this pasaram. This is very special pasaram because this is the pasaram which only pasaram which speaks about Sri Mahalakshmi, that is Nappinai. Nappinai is Amsam, expansion of Sri Mahalakshmi. So this is a pasaram which addresses her directly. And this is a pasaram where it doesn't mention about the different names of that we saw the Lord's name in all the pasurams, the previous pasurams, the Lord Manivannan, Manatikiniyan, Mayavan, all the different names. Now we don't see any names mentioned here in this pasuram, the Lord's name. It's all about dedicated for the consort of the Lord. And this is the pasuram where it also teaches us a very important principle of how we can approach the Lord only through his consort. That is why we always chant Hare Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Sita Rama, Laxmi Narasimha, Laxmi Narayana. You can see it's not that Narayana Lakshmi, Krishna Radha, Rama Sita, We don't chant like it doesn't even sound nice if you even say it in that way in the reverse order. So it is through the concert of the Lord who plays an important role to connect us. And that term, the technical term that she plays a role between the Atma and Paramatma is called Purushakara, where she recommends and connects the Jivatma to Paramatma. And Ramanujacharya's favorite pasaram is this pasaram, by the way. One time, what happened? Sripad Ramanujacharya, as a sannyasi, he was going door to door with begging for alms. At that time, he came to one particular door where in his mind he always, it is said Ramanujacharya has been titled as Tiruppavai Jiyar. Jiyar means sannyasi. That is why also when sometime when we enter a pasram, we always say Andal Tiruvadigalé Sharanam, Berumanar Tiruvadigalé Sharanam, Jiyar Tiruvadigalé Sharanam. Embermanar, Andal Tiruvadi, Adi means lotus feet. Tiruvadi means the auspicious lotus feet of Andal. I am offering my auspicious, I am offering my obeisances, Dandavat, at the feet of Andal, likewise at the feet of Embermanar. Embermanar Sripad Ramanujacharya, and Ramanujacharya also has a title called Jiyar. But his title is so very special. He's so much into Tiruppavai, therefore he also been known as Tiruppavai Jiyar. He always meditates on Tiruppavai. He internally keeps on reciting Tiruppavai. One particular time when he was reciting internally, mentally he was chanting Tiruppavai. As he was going from door to door, he came to one particular door. At that particular door, when he was remembering on that part, he was remembering, he was chanting in his mind this 18th Pasuram, the one that we are going to see today. And when he was thinking that, the door opened. When the door opened, a young girl opened that door with wearing a bangles in her hand that makes some noise while she was opening the door. As soon as she opened the door, Ramanujacharya fainted, completely fainted. So that is because the pasaram is going to speak about that particular opening the door. So therefore, he remembered that particular pasaram and he just fainted. So the Purushakaram, one has to have the Krishna Anubhavam, means the experience of Krishna consciousness. Experience of Krishna consciousness, internalizing ourselves, Krishna. Krishna, we are always meditating about Krishna. Once we meditate on Krishna to the given process, every sampradaya has that given certain process. If we follow that particular sampradayas, procedures, and rules, and do's and don'ts, then we can internalize our bhakti towards Krishna. For that, once we internalize the Krishna inside, that is called Krishna Anubhavam, Bhagavat Anubhavam. When we experience Krishna inside, then our Priti, our love for Krishna increases. Once our love for Krishna increases, then we want to do something for the loved one, and that is called seva, that is called service, and that is called kind career. Kind career means service. So one should have experience of Krishna consciousness, then that gives a love of Krishna, and then that dedicates us, puts us into a service. One may ask a question, well, I don't have experience within my heart Krishna consciousness, I don't have that much of Priti towards Krishna, but I'm doing service. Yes, every one of us are doing service, but we don't have that real bhakti, a love for Krishna. We don't have that inner experience of Krishna present in our heart, but we are doing services. But the service that we are talking here, through the process of having Krishna bhakti in our heart, and that leads us to service, is that service which does not get into any interruption. That service, when we get in that process, Krishna Anubhava leads to Priti, that Priti leads to kind career or service. That in that process, when we attain to the service, that service will never break. That service will not break at any cost. It will not stop because someone told me something, that when I came to the temple, that person did not treat me well, that person did not spoke to me harshly, therefore I'm not going to come to the temple. That is because we don't have Priti in our heart. Why we don't have Priti in our heart? Because we didn't experience Krishna within ourselves. Because we didn't experience Krishna, we don't have the Priti, that love. Because we don't have that love, our service is time based or condition based. That is why most of us are having this problem. Therefore, what to do? Question is what to do. We have to pray. We have to pray, my dear Lord, give me the Krishna bhakti, give me that anubhava, experience of Krishna consciousness within myself. Let me experience your presence. Let me get connected to you. Therefore, we have to pray to the Lord. And the main person that we have to pray for this one is to the consort of the Lord. That is Sri Mahalakshmi, Radha Rani, Sita, Mother Sita. We have to pray to them so that we can get this one. And by her blessings, will be able to experience this Priti, because she is the most loved one and she has the greatest love for the Lord. She's the topmost devotee. Radha Rani is the topmost devotee. Therefore, she has this love for Krishna. Therefore, we have to pray to someone who has that one, not to pray to someone who doesn't have that one. When you pray to someone who has someone and they can give that, if we want something, we have to go to someone who has that one, not to go to someone who doesn't have that one. If you want to learn some subject matter, you go to that person who has that experience of that subject matter, and you learn from them, and they will happily teach you or give you that. Therefore, we have to go to that person who has a lot of love for Preeti, for Krishna, and that person will bless us. So we must pray to we must pray to the consort of the Lord to be the Purushakara. This term is going to often come in this Pasuram and the coming up Pasurams. So please get familiarized with this term called Purushakaram. Purushakaram, we're playing a mediator role to connect the Jivatma to Paramatma in the way of recommending the Jivatma to Paramatma. Therefore, this term is called Purushakara. Now, we have to approach Mother, the consort of the Lord, to be a mediator between us and the Lord. And then once we get the blessings of her, then we approach the Lord to be the sadhana, be to the Lord to be our own upayam, means to the means to attain him. So we have to pray to Mother Sita, Mother Radharani, and then we have to pray to Krishna separately. First, we have to pray to Mother Sita, Mother Radharani, Mother Sri Mahalakshmi, whomever you are attached to. So they're all one and the same. Therefore, you can pray to any one of them and request her to become our Purushakara. Then we turn towards Krishna, tell, my dear Lord, please, you be the means to attain me. For me, any other means doesn't going to work. I tried all different means, but none of the means is going to get you sooner than you yourself being my mean. So in the 18th Pasram, the theme of 18th Pasram is to approach Nappinai. Nappinai is the amsam of Sri Mahalakshmi. So we approach her to request her to be our Purushakara, to recommend. Then next in 19th Pasram, we are going to approach the Lord and then request the Lord to become an upayam, to be the means by which we can attain him. And in the 20th Pasram, combining both of them, the combine both the couple together, and we are going to request them that, my divine couple, please engage me in your service. And they're going to ask, first thing is recommendation, 18th person. Second thing is approach the Lord so that we can practice, we can approach the Lord to be the mean. In that way, we can develop the love for the Lord. So the first one is getting the experience, and the second was developing the Priti, and the third one in the 20th Pasram, what we are going to pray to the couple, we are going to pray nothing other than service to them, other than service to them. Now, this is an important thing from this three Pasram. A lot of things we are going to learn from this three Pasram. Now, before we get into the Pasram, one more thing to be understood is, question may be arise that why in yesterday's Pasram, Andal, when she came to the bed, or the third bed, when she saw Krishna, she didn't see Nappinai. Nappinai is a consort of Krishna. They are married. Now, why didn't she was sleeping on the same bed. Why she did not see her when she could see him? Her love for Krishna is so much in deep that anything else was, she was not able to see anything else other than Krishna. She couldn't see anything else other than Krishna. That's the reason she could not see Radharani. But then Balaram, as a guru of all guru, told her, no, no, this is not the way to do. You have to get the blessings of the mother of the universe. Through her, you approach Krishna, then he will be very happy. That's the only way that you can do this one. Now, that is the connection. on. But for us to get to that one, we should understand, we need to know the subject matter. We need to have that jnana. And that jnana is only comes through studying the scriptures and being the association of the devotees. But what jnana, what school did this on, what school does the gopis of Vrindavan have gone to? They never read anything. How do they know these procedures? How do they know they have to go through the Bhagavatas and then come to the Dwarapalakas and then approach Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, Balaram? How did they know this? Here is the point. There's two ways. One way is you attend a systematic way of studies of the scripture and you become a learned person, and then you follow the steps. That is one way of doing long process, which is what is recommended for sadhakas. Now, the second one is devotees like Gopikas, devotees like the girls of Vrindavan, when they do something, that itself becomes dharma. When they, because they are so dear to Krishna, Krishna doesn't see them. Did you go to this school? Did you learn from Dronacharya? Did you learn from Vasishta? Did you learn from Vishwamitra? He doesn't ask him. Whatever Gopis does, whatever way they do, Krishna accepts us because they are very dear to Krishna. And but we are not so. Therefore, we have sadhakas. We have to practice certain things, and in the way that we follow, then Krishna appreciates that, and we can get to that stage where we can also have that love for Krishna. Love for Krishna. So as long as you can see that when the gopis are coming from a starting point, slowly coming closer, closer and closer and closer and closer to Krishna. As they come closer and closer and closer, they're getting more connected to Krishna. The more we come closer, the more that we will be free of fear. That's the point here. If we all have fear in our heart, now we must be thinking New Year is here. We are already one day past. It's the 2nd of 2025. And what's there for me 2025? Everyone will be having thinking of what is going to be a surprise for me this year. Some may be thinking about something nice thing is going to happen. This 2025, I'm thinking of something is going to happen nicely. Some may be having some sort of unknown fear in their heart. The age is progressing, and whatever it may be. Some may have some different. I can go into details, but I don't want to get into the details. But everyone has different fears in their heart. Therefore, the point here is, as we get closer and closer to Krishna, all this fear will go away. And that is what another message from this particular whole story, that the way it's been uh, made it nice, like a nice drama, is like Andal is coming closer and closer and closer and closer. As he comes closer, her happiness and joy increases, all the fear goes away. Therefore, the more that we get closer into Krishna consciousness, more we get closer, then all the fears will go away. We focus on more on Krishna consciousness rather than focus on the fear that we have. This is the point. More we focus on Krishna consciousness, fear will go away. The more we focus on fear, fear increases. Rather, we focus on Krishna consciousness, and the fear, we don't even worry about it, it go away. Krishna will take care of all those things to remove our fear and give us strength to deal the situations in our life. With that said, let's move on to the pasram of today's beautiful pasram, 18th pasram. As you know, 18 is a very special number. 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita, 18 khandas in Mahabharatam, 18 days the war took place. 18 is a very nice number. So let's recite this pasram. உந்து மதகளிற்றின் ஓடாத தோல்வலியன் நந்தகோபாலன் மருமகளே நப்பின்னாய் கந்தம் கமழும் குழலி கடைத்திரவாய் வந்தெங்கும் கோழி அழைத்தனகான் மாதவி பந்தல் மேல் பல்கால் குயிலினங்கள் கூவினகான் பந்தார் விரழி உன் மைத்துனன் பேர் பாட செந்தாமரை கையால் சீரார் வளை ஒலிப்ப சபந்து திரவாய் மகிழ்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Very beautiful song. Let's see the word by word meaning here. Undu, showing off. Undu means your, pointing her and you, like yours. Mother means excitement. Um, mother also means, in one sense, being very proud or arrogant. That also mean of madam. Mother. Kaliran. Kaliran means elephant here. Let me minimize it. Elephant. ஓதது. உந்து மதகளிட்டின் ஓடாத means does not retreat and has tol means shoulder. Valian means powerful, very powerful shoulder. Here Andal is addressing Nappinai, the girl who is sleeping right next to Krishna, she's addressing her with someone's mama, like how the another in other places, mama and mahale, like that, my uncle's daughter, like that. Here is also she's addressing this girl who's sleeping there with in relation to someone. So undu madagalitin vodada tolvaliyan, that person who is like a strength of an elephant, a strong, powerful soldier, shoulder, valiant, powerful shoulder. Who's that person? Nanda Gopan. Nanda Gopan means Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj. Marumagle. Marumagle means daughter-in-law. In Tamil, Marumagle means daughter-in-law. You are daughter-in-law of Nanda Maharaj, who has a shoulder as strong as the mother, the elephant. The elephant, when it walks, it's so great. And then it said that the elephant, when it gets really very powerful, there's some sort of liquid that get produced through its eyes. That is called madham, right? That it produces that ice when it really becomes very strong and strength and wanting to do something, very powerful thing. Then that water get released, the liquid get released through his eyes. Madham. So Nanda Maharaj is so very powerful. Undu Madagalitin Vadada Tolvali, Nanda Gopalan Marumagali. Oh, that person, Nanda Maharaj, daughter-in-law. Who are you? Nappinai. What's her name? Nappinai. Nappinai. Gandham means the fragrance. Gandh, right? Sugandham. Sugandham means very nice fragrance. Sugandham, very nice. So Durgandham. Durgandham means bad smell. Sugandh means nice smell. Here Gandham is same thing. Gandham is fragrant. Kamaram is smelling so nice. The fragrance is smelling so nice. Gandham Kurali. Kurali means the beautiful hair. She's having beautiful hair, which produces some fragrance, nice smell, nice fragrance. Fragrance. Kandam Kamal Kuradi. Tiravai. Kadai means here not shop. In Tamil, Kadai also means the shop. Here, Kadai means the door. Tiravai means open. So, Undu Madagalitin Voda, the Tolvilian, Nandagopanan, Magale, Nappinai, Kandam, Kamarum, Karadi, Kadai Tiravai, open the door. O daughter-in-law of Nanda Maharaj, who's very strong and powerful like an elephant, and you from your hair, tress. Tress means they comb the hair in such a way, beautifully nice long hair. The ladies knows this, right? They braid the hair, right? That's called tress, not stress. Tress, Tres, tress. The beautiful long hair tress from which the beautiful smell is coming, fragrance is coming. Vandengum, 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 Vand or up, and Yengum everywhere. Vandu, they have come or they're up. Vandu also means to get up or they're up. Vandu Engum, everywhere they are they all are up. What is all up? Kori. Kori means a chicken, rooster. That's called Kori. So they are up ready. Araitanakan, Araitan means they are calling. The Kori, the hen or the rooster, they are calling out. They're making sounds. That means it's morning time. Because the same problem here, this girl Nappinai is sleeping there. She's not getting up. So they're telling that, giving some evidence that it is morning time, and the roosters are making sounds, and the hens are calling out, and all those things. Vandengam Kori Araitana Khan Madhavi is a particular type of flower. Madhavi is a particular special flower called Madhavi. Madhavi Pandal. Pandal means Pandal, right? You know the Pandal. They put the Pandal for the programs and things like that. That's Pandal, Pandal, where they are sitting over there. The flowers are beautifully decorated and they are on the Pandal, because there are some flowers we have to give some support so it can just spread and grow nicely. Right? Otherwise, it just gets on the floor and gets spoiled. Therefore, Pandal, this beautiful Madhavi flower is on this Pandal, on the top of the Pandal, Palgal, several times Palgal, and that's one second, and that's one point. Second is Palgal. Palgal means several. Pandal male Palgal several times. Quail, cuckoo birds, cuckoo birds. Quail means cuckoo birds, which makes nice singing songs, right? Pandal Pandal, male, palgal, quail, inangal. Inangal is the jati. There are this quail, cuckoo birds, the group of cuckoo birds, that category of bird. Kuvina. Kuvina means or singing or calling or kuvina. Khan means you come and take a look. Pandal male, palgal, kuilinangal, kuvina khan. Pandar, virali, not Virali. It's not the cricket player whom you are familiar with. It's not Virali. It is Virali. Virali. Pandar means pandu. Pandu means ball. In her finger, between her fingers, in within her fingers, she's holding something, a ball. Pandar Virali. Un means your. Maithunan means husband. Maithunan in this terms called my husband. Pair means name or praise. Pair, party, sing. The who girl who's holding the ball in your hand. Let's you get up and then let's sing your husband's glories. Sing your husband's name. Chendamarai. Tamarai means lotus. Chendamarai, red lotus, reddish lotus. In your lotus, with your red lotus, Kayyal means hands. Your beautiful reddish lotus hands, beautiful valayal in your hand, and you have this beautiful valayal. Valayal means bangles. You have a best ornament called bangles. Chendamare Kayyal, Valai Ulipa, with a beautiful lotus, reddish lotus hand, which is having this nice pure, wonderful looking bangle, which with making sound. When you have multiple bangles, it makes sounds, right? With that sound, Vande, come. Vande, bangle, Ulippa jingle. Yeah. Vande, come. Tiravai means to open. Open what? Obviously, door should be open. Vande Tiravai, Mahundelor. Mahundelor empower. Mahund with joy and enthusiasm and excitement, please come forward and open the door. You are the daughter-in-law of Nanda Maharaj, who's as powerful as a wild, powerful elephant, and your hair produces this very sweet smelling fragrance. And it's time now because the roosters and chicken and the hens are all singing and calling out, and a Madhavi Pandal is also spread on the top of it. And the quail, the cuckoo birds are also making nice singing songs. You can come out and take a look. And you, who's holding a ball in your hand with your husband on your side, on the other side, we have to praise the glories of your husband. So you, with your reddish lotus-like hands, bearing a bangle, with the sound of the bangle, come out with joy and open the door. That is the word by word. The meaning is, O daughter-in-law of Nanda Maharaj, the owner of many mighty elephant, and whose possesses strong shoulders, never turned back on the foe, on the enemies. Nappinai, lady with charming, fragrant tresses. Tresses means this kundal, the beautiful hair, long, thick hair. Open the door. Open the door. The thing is that in the morning time, the ladies comb the hair very nicely, apply the oil and comb the hair nicely and tightly. Applying oil is another important thing to head. Is those who are very much particular about hair, especially ladies. Nowadays, we don't see anyone applying oil to the head, taking oil bath on the weekly basis. None of those practices is in use now. It's all gone. But people are not understanding applying oil to the head on a regular basis and taking oil bath on a weekly basis. It just removes the toxins in the body. That's a true statement. It removes the toxins in the body. It gives nourishment to the hair. Of course, now we are not making here how to have grow your hair and things like that. But for a side note, this is all needed. As we are in this world, some of things are needed. Therefore, that practices are good practices. At least if we don't apply these things, then at least a weekly once in an oil bath is going to help and energize the body. It activates the system. The whole system gets energized. So taking oil body from top to down and let it soak for 20-30 minutes, and then don't put any soap or anything. Buy some shikai powder and then apply, take bath. So helps the body so much. Anyway, this is such a side note, nothing related to Pasaram. That's all. I'm just giving some health bits here, tidbits. That's it. So Nappinai, lady with charming, fragrant tresses, open the door. Listen to the roosters crowing everywhere. Flocks of cuckoos coo incessantly from the bowers of Madhavi flowers. You, so expert with the ball, we will chant the names of your Lord. With your lotus, with your lotus, with your lotus red hands and jingling bangles, come joyfully, open the door. So that's a beautiful பாசுரம். ஒன்று மதகளிற்றின் ஓடாத தோல்வழியில் நந்த கோபாலன் மருமகளே நப்பினாய் கந்தம் கமழும் குழலி கடைத்திரைவாய் வந்தெங்கும் கோழி அழைத்தனகான் மாதவி பந்தல் மேல் பல்கால் குயிலினங்கள் கூவினகான் பந்தார் விரலி உன் மைத்துனன் பேர் பாட செந்தாமரை கையால் சீரார் வழிவழிப்ப வந்து திரைவாய் மகிழ்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Let's first get introduced to this personality called Nappinai. Who is this Nappinai? Who is his name? Yadavabdhidayam by the Vedanta Desikan, he mentions who this Nappinai is. Mother Yashoda had a younger brother. His name is Kumban. Kumban. Mother Yashoda had a younger brother, Kumban. Our family is also very big family. And he got a daughter. And that daughter is a Amsa of Neela Devi. The Lord has three Devis, three concepts. Sri, Bhu, and Neela. Sri Devi, Sri Mahalakshmi, Bhu Devi, that is Mother Earth, and Neela Devi. This Neela Devi is another concept where she is the one who descended as this Nappinai, as the daughter of Kumban, who is the younger brother of Yashoda. That's fine. What is the meaning of this Nappinai? Pinnai. And when she was born, it is noted that her back was so beautiful. It doesn't mean that her front was not. When you look at her front, it was not beautiful, right? Some people are nice to look at the front, and some people are nice to look at the back. They have a nice hairstyle or whatever it may be, right? And nowadays the problem is now whether you are nice or not nice, people are, maybe this is why the people are doing like this. Nowadays you see, I was just not to offend anyone, but when I went, I attended a marriage, and then I saw, no offense, do not take it as an offense. I'm just sharing what I observed. Or many of them wanted to, as they want to show their front so beautiful, putting all this makeups on their face and whatever they want to do in the front, they also want to make that their back is also getting some attention. Therefore, nowadays, the ladies are wearing the what is called blouse, right? On the top is called blouse. And it's all pretty much as if they're not wearing anything in the back. It has a big window over there. You can just, it's just, just when you have to put your head down when you walk there. Otherwise, you're going to see all the different windows of small windows. Certain windows are like almost like a door in the back of there's nothing in the back. So maybe they are getting inspiration from this particular pass from one, that Nappinai. Pinnai means Pinnai, this particular girl's back is so very beautiful. Our back is not very beautiful. That let's open it so that people can think my back is also beautiful. But Nappinai was completely covered. Even though she was covered completely, she was so pretty, so beautiful. Even to look at the back of her is so very beautiful. Pinnai. Therefore, her father named us Pinnai, because her back is so beautiful. Another reason why she got a name Pinnai, because she was born 2 years later after Krishna was born. Pinnai also means later. Pinna means also later. Because she was born after Krishna was born, 2 years later after Krishna was born, her name was Pinnai. Okay, what is Napp? Napp means nut. Nut means good, wonderful, nice. These are called nut, nalla. That become Napp. Means she has such a wonderful, good qualities, behavior, speech, everything to the best. Therefore, that Nalla Pinnai changed to Nappinai. Nappinai. That's the meaning of this one. They have in that days, they have a tradition in those times, and they had a tradition that when the girl is born in a family, equally they will adopt, or they will get a bull to also grow with the girl. The girl grows, and a newly born girl grows, and a newly born this bull calf also grows. They grow equally. When the girl comes to age, attain the age to get ready for marriage, the bull at that time will be like an almost like an elephant, ready, right? Um, to be challenged. The bull that can be challenged. So what the father of the girl does is they will try to find a suitable boy for the girl who can control this bull. The bull becomes mad and runs here and there. They try to control the bull. Whoever can control the bull by holding to the horn and making it under the control, that person will become a suitable husband to that particular girl. This is the tradition they followed them. Likewise, Kumban, when Nappinai was born, he also got a bull, but not one bull. He got 7 bulls. He want to make sure if at all that one bull he had becomes useless bull, what will happen to his daughter's marriage? Therefore, to multiply the opportunity, to make the opportunity the greatest, therefore he got 7 bulls. And he was the 7 bulls was growing, and Nappillai was also Nappinai was also growing. Now, what happened was within the 7 bulls, there were some 7 demons got into the bull, and they were residing in the 7 bull, waiting for an opportunity to defeat or kill Krishna. They were also in that 7 bull. The time came. At that time, one point of time, what happened was Andal was little girl, but the bulls can grow fast, right? They were growing. But then Yashoda, one time she was carrying her son and going, um, passing through her brother's house, Kumban's house. And that point of time, this Krishna was carried by Yashoda. He sees the 7 bull. And then he tells his mother, let me down, let me down, let me down. And the mother, Yashoda, let him down. He goes to the bull and he fights the bull and controls the bull and kills all the demon out of that bull. And obviously, but Krishna was young and Nappinai also was young. But then Yashoda said, well, as per our tradition, my son is yours, my brother, take him. You can take him. And when the right time comes, the official marriage can take place. Official marriage can take place. That is what has been here. That Nappinai, who is Nappinai? Nappinai is actually daughter-in-law daughter-in-law of Nanda Maharaj. Therefore, Nappinai came to Nanda Maharaj's house, and she was living within the family with Krishna, and they were staying together and living together and within sleeping together on the same bed. Now, um, let's get into the meaning of the lines here. Unda மதகளிட்டின் ஓடாத தோல்வலியன். We saw in the yesterday's Pasuram that Balaram taught that we cannot go directly to Krishna, and we have to approach the consort of the Lord, that is Nappinai, Sri Mahalakshmi, Radha Rani, Sita, any one of them. We approach them, and through them, then we can easily get the Lord. If we go directly to them, what will happen? If we just go to Krishna directly, we will get burnt out. But if we go through Mother Sita, then we'll get the embrace of Lord. How do we know this? In Ramayana, Hanuman went as Ramadhuta to Lanka. In return, what did he get? He got fire in his tail. When he returned back from Lanka to Ramachandra, he came as not Ramadhuta, he came as Sita Dhuta, because he changed his consciousness. He was going there as I am Ramdut, I am Ramdut, I'm servant of Rama, I'm servant of Rama, I'm servant of Rama. All he got was fire in his tail. But he realized it is much more greater to say that I am servant of Sita than saying that I am servant of Rama. Then we came back, he said, I am Sita Dhasa, Sita Dhuta. Then what happened? Rama embraced him, which is the greatest gift that Hanuman got. And that gift remained with him for eternity. For that reason, he also refused to come back with Rama to Vaikunta. If we want to be successful in any field, we need to catch hold of that person who is good in that particular field. With that person, we can succeed in our field. Likewise, as I said earlier at the introduction, if we want to succeed in our bhakti, we have to approach that person who has bhakti to the top, to the best, to the pinnacle. So we have to approach that person. That person is this Nappinai. That person is an Nappinai. And it's not an optional one, by the way. One cannot think that it's optional. One has to go through this process. Why we have to go through this process? Why can't I go directly? Well, the problem is if we go directly, there's no problem. The one sense there's no problem because the Lord is compassionate, but his compassionate nature is time based and condition based. He also sometimes becomes moody. The Lord becomes sometimes moody, and when he's moody, and he may get upset with us looking at our sins, and he get really angry like a fire. And there at that point of time, maybe it's our unlucky time when we go there, the Lord is angry, and then he's going to start looking at our all our sins that we have committed. Then he's going to be like a blazing fire with anger, right? Someone has to be like a water to pacify him, and that is this the Lord's concert, who becomes a water to pacify the Lord and recommend us to accept us. If one wants to surrender to the Lord, one must approach the concert of the Lord is the theme of this particular pasaram for everyone. And few more examples for us to know that in Ramayana, there are examples and evidence that if you bypass Mother Sita and go directly, we will be killed. We will be killed means we'll be destroyed. We will not get the mercy of the Lord. But if we go through Mother Sita, even if we are a great sinner, the Lord will forgive us. Examples: Ramayana. Kakasura, a son of Indra, who was literally offended Mother Sita. He was saved. He was saved. Vibhishana, brother of Ravana, he was saved. Why? Because they were blessed by Mother Sita. Because they were blessed by Mother Sita, they were saved. Take another example now, a different example. Vali, Ravana, Tataka, Maricha, Shubhahu, all these demons are defeated, killed. Why? Because Mother Sita was not present to give her blessings, to save them. When Mother Sita is there, we all will be saved. When Mother Sita is with Rama, we will be saved. When Mother Sita is away from Rama, if we go directly to Rama, Rama is not even going to turn towards us. Krishna is not even going to look at us. Look at us. This Kakasura, the demon, he ran all over different places. He went to this loka, that loka, even went to his father, and father closed the door, saying, "My dear son, you did a big mistake. I can't save you at this point. If I try to save you and help you, I'll lose my job. So please go." So he went all different places. The Brahmastra was chasing him, but he went to all different places. Finally, he found out that he doesn't have any place to go. Came and fell at the feet of the Lord. When he fell at the feet of the Lord, it is said, the Acharya says that his feet was facing the Lord and the head was away from the Lord. And Mother Sita was right there. She understood that's not the right way to surrender. But Kakasura didn't even want to surrender. But he didn't want to. This is not the right way to surrender. She picked up the head of this bird, this crow, and turned it towards the Lord's lotus feet. And when the Lord turned that moment, he saw that it fell at my feet. Therefore, I will save this. Give protection. The Lord did not kill. Interestingly, Ravana did not do anything like what Kakasura did. Kakasura literally hurted Mother Sita's chest. But Ravana did not physically harm Sita at all. But you see, Ravana was killed, punished. But Kakasura did not get punished. Why? Only reason is Mother Sita was not present when Rama was killing Ravana, fighting with Ravana. Whereas in this case, Mother Sita was sitting right next to Ramachandra. Therefore, Kakasura was saved. Kakasura was saved. But Vibhishana also saved. Well, how did Vibhishana save? Because the whole purpose of Ramayana, whole purpose of Mother Sita went to Lanka is to deliver Vibhishana, the great devotee Vibhishana. That is why she voluntarily went there. Those who does not understand the deeper philosophy of why Sita went there, they will say that Ravana kidnapped Mother Sita. It is not that Ravana kidnapped Mother Sita. Sita carried Ravana and went to Lanka so that she can give her blessing to Vibhishana. This is how the great acharyas have told the kidnapping of Mother Sita is not kidnapping. She voluntarily went with Ravana, carrying Ravana because she is mother. Mother carries her. For externally, it appears like as if Ravana carried Mother Sita. But the purpose is to give anugraham, to give the mercy to Vibhishana. That is why she went there. Therefore, Vibhishana Sharanagati was accepted because it was approved by Mother Sita. Mother Sita. Hanuman, in one point of time, Sita also indirectly asked Hanuman, how did you all get Rama's association? Because I was not next to him. How is that Sugriva was a monkey, you are a monkey, all these people, how did you all get Rama's friendship? Without my anugraham, without my blessing, how did you all get? Hanuman humbly folded his hand. Mother Sita, it is not without no one can get mercy of Ramachandra without your blessing. It is only because your mercy we got associated with Ramachandra. Mother Sita was asking, how is that possible? How does that happen? Well, when you are traveling on the sky, you pass through this parva, this mountain, and at that point of time, you packed and threw all the ornaments of yours right to us, and your mercy came to us through your ornaments. Therefore, nothing can happen without your mercy. We can never get connected to Ramachandra. We can never get connected to Krishna. Therefore, your mercy plays a big role. Another place where Lakshmana also approached when Ramachandra was going to go away, go to forest for 14 years. And Mother Sita was also convinced Ramachandra. And then he came out, Lakshmana was standing there, and Lakshmana said this one, I also want to come with you because I have the blessings of Mother Sita. Namostu Ramaya sa Lakshmanaya Devyecha Tasmai Janakatma Jayayi. He said, Mother Sita, I'm surrendering to Sita. With Sita, I will come with you. Therefore, we can understand it's very important that our approach of Krishna should be through Radha Rani. Our approach of Ramachandra should be through Sita. That is the point that has been made here. So also, Purushakara means recommendation. So, Undu Madagalitin Odada Tolbalian. Undu Madagalitin Odada Tolbalian. The greatness of Nanda Gopala is being explained here. How great he is in these two lines. Undu Madagalitin Odada Tolbalian Nanda Gopalan. Nanda Gopalan, his greatness has been told in 1.5 lines of this passaram that he is as strong as elephant, powerful elephant. Madam, that elephant which is enraged with great anger. When it gets mad, you cannot control the elephant. Like that, he has such a power, great power. Not only that, he also not only had buffalo, goat, and cows, he also had elephants. Well, we never heard this one. Your first time you're telling that Nanda Maharaj also has elephant. Yeah, he also had many elephants. How is that possible? Well, the cows, buffalo, goats, or Nanda Maharaj. But then, when Krishna was brought from Mathura to Vrindavan, he also got Vasudev also gave his elephants to be taken care by Nanda Maharaj. That's how he got the elephant. So from birthplace, Krishna, wherever Krishna was born, right, Mathura, from the birthplace, Krishna got the elephants. From the place where he grew up, he got the cows, buffalo, and the goats. That's how these elephants are. Also, it is said the elephant and Krishna has a close relationship. We can compare elephant with Krishna. That is only if elephant wishes, one can go and sit on top of elephant. We cannot just like that go and sit on top of the elephant. It's dangerous. The elephant has to allow us to go sit on it. Then we can do. Likewise, it's only if Krishna wanted, Krishna desires, then we can approach, attain Krishna. Like elephant, like Krishna. Elephant, if you want to tie the the elephant caretaker, what he does is he does not carry the chain. He makes the elephant to carry the chain and walk through a place, and then with the chain that carried by the elephant, he ties the elephant. Quite interesting, right? Because the chain to tie the elephant is very heavy. We cannot carry. Who has to carry? Elephant has to carry. The elephant carries a chain to tie itself. Likewise, it is only through the bhakti towards the Lord one can tie him. It is only through Krishna we can tie Krishna. That means when only to the Krishna's bhakti we can tie Krishna. No other way that we can tie Krishna. To capture the elephant, the male elephant, there must be a female elephant. By the female elephant, bringing the female elephant close to the male elephant get attracted to the female elephant, and then it becomes submissive. Likewise, this is a point for this particular pasuram. If we want to get Krishna, it's only through Radha Rani that we can get Krishna, because Krishna only listen to Radha Rani, no one else. Like the male elephant will only get attracted to the female elephant. Krishna will listen and attracted to Radha Rani. Therefore, when Radha Rani says something, Krishna will blindly listen to it. Through the elephant, though we know that elephant is great in strength, it is easily controlled by the caretaker. And the caretaker will have you can see the elephant, such a huge animal, but then this man who is controlling this elephant will have a small stick, only small stick in his hand. And for that one, the elephant will listen anything that the man does, man tells. That means, likewise, for the Lord, such a powerful Lord can only be controlled by his beloved, loved devotees, acharyas. The acharyas are one who can tell the Lord and control the Lord. So this is another important point. Now we know that the elephant has only one hand, one trunk, right? Likewise, the Lord also has only one hand. Well, Chaturbhujam, we heard the Chanka Chakra Gada, that is all true. Here in this point, the philosophical point is Lord has only one hand, meaning that he doesn't have a second hand, meaning only one hand to give, and give to all of us. He never have a second hand to take it from us. He is not there to take things from us. He is there only to give things to us. In this way, Mundu Madakalitting Orada Tolvalian, Krishna and elephant comparison can be understood. This elephant is none other than Krishna himself. Daughter-in-law, Nanda Gopalan, Marumagle means daughter-in-law, as we said, Marumagle, or daughter-in-law of Nanda Maharaj. Now, when she said that one, this girl who's sleeping there is not getting up. Why? Because Nanda Maharaj has many daughter-in-laws, not one daughter-in-law. Official daughter-in-law, unofficial daughter-in-law, and so many things. Krishna's, if you open Krishna's Facebook and look at his messages and all those things, you will get, you say, oh my God, oh, that girl is also my daughter-in-law. This girl is also my daughter-in-law. You can't even count how many daughter-in-laws Nanda Maharaj has. Therefore, this girl did not get up, because the point is, you may be you're trying to call some other daughter-in-law, not me. Therefore, Andal understood that, oh, I'm not addressing her properly. Therefore, she said, called her by name, Nappinai. I'm not calling the other girl, other daughter-in-law of Nanda Maharaj. I'm calling you Nappinai. Tolil, Nanda Gopalan, Marumagale, Nappinai. Kalettu Odada, Tolvalian. Oh, I forgot to tell on Tolvalian means one who has a strong, wide shoulders. That means it's telling about a strength. Everyone, if there is a danger, what they do, if we have a danger, we go to Devatas. If Devatas has a danger, they go to Lord Shiva. If Lord Shiva has a danger, he goes to Brahma. If Brahma has a danger, he goes to Vishnu. That is a sequence that we can read from the Puranas all the time. Now, if Krishna has a danger, where should one go? Tolvaliyan. One has to go to Tolvaliyan, that is Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj, one has to go to Nanda Maharaj to save Krishna. Or if Krishna himself, another interpretation is, if Krishna is himself a problem to all of us, if Krishna has a problem, we have to go to Nanda Maharaj to save Krishna. That means he's ready, holding his veil, holding his spear, and ready to kill and defeat anyone who comes to harm Krishna. Even if an ant goes, it takes a big army to defeat the ant. That much love he has for Krishna. We also saw this one previously. Now, if that is the reason why Nanda Maharaj has a great shoulder, so his strength. Now, if Krishna himself creates a problem, because Krishna also not quiet, is a naughty person. So he always creates problem, especially to his devotees. lovingly having that relationship, it creates problems to gopis and gopas, and does a lot of things. So where to go? Even in that case, if Krishna himself creates a problem, whom to go? Who's the go-to person? Nanda Gopalan, Nanda Kumar, Nanda Maharaj is the one. Because why? Undu Mother Kalitin, Oda the Tol Valian. He will save Krishna. Not only that, he will save others from Krishna also if he has problem. Therefore, he is like that. Nanda Gopalan, Marumagale is been addressed in daughter-in-law. So as long as a girl is not married, she brings good name to the parents. Once she got married, her important role is to bring good name to the house she entered, the in-laws house. It's no more in-laws house, it is her house. That should be the mentality of a married woman. That is why here it is said Marumagale. He is not telling Kumban Mahale. Kumban Mahale means our father is Kumban, right? He is not calling out as Kumban Mahale. Rather than she's saying Nanda Gopalan Marumagale. Because once a girl gets married, she has to bring glories to the family, that particular family. How do we know? Sita learned this by mistake. Sita is a good example from Ramayana. She learned it by mistake. When Ravana came disguised himself as a sannyasi, when he came there, he was talking all these words, and then he asked her, "Who are you?" At that point of time, she introduced herself as daughter of Janaka. That time she introduced herself, daughter of Janaka. What happened? She was kidnapped. She was kidnapped. At that, when Hanuman approached Sita Devi, and at that time Sita told to Hanuman, not as daughter of Janaka, she told, I am daughter of Dasaratha, daughter-in-law of Dasaratha. That's it. She learned her lesson previously when she should have told that I'm married to Rama. I need to bring glories to Dasaratha. Therefore, I should introduce myself as daughter-in-law of Dasaratha. I would have been saved. Because I didn't do that one, this time I don't want to make that mistake. Let me introduce properly that I am daughter-in-law of Dasaratha. And the daughter-in-law of Dasaratha, therefore the father-in-law should also treat the daughter-in-law in such a way, not differentiating with his own daughter and daughter-in-law. He should also, same thing applies to mother-in-law also. Mother-in-law and father-in-law should treat the daughter-in-law not as a daughter anymore. They have to treat her as their own daughter. In fact, they have to treat her more than their own daughter. Then they are perfect father-in-law, then they are perfect mother-in-law. If they don't do that one, they're failing to be a right father-in-law and right mother-in-law. Like over here, Marumagale means, so the glories is that you have to bring glories to the family. Therefore, when daughter-in-law speaks something, in addition, extra things adds it. My father-in-law is, if the father-in-law must be just working in a shop somewhere, but then she must be speaking in such a way that the father-in-law is the owner of that company, that business, adding extra spice to it. That means that is our duty to bring glories to the family, to bring glories to family. That's why it's called Marumagale. Another reason is when you say Marumagale, Nappinai becomes happy. She doesn't want to be addressed as Kumban Mahale because that chapter is over. She's not in that house. She's moved into this house and she wants to bring glories to the in-laws house. Therefore, understanding the mood of Nappinai, Andal calls her Marumagale, Nanda Gopalan Marumagale. Therefore, she will be happy. When she's happy, she's going to come and open the door for us. Therefore, she calls us. But the outsider understood that even we calling as Nanda Gopal and Marumagle, she's not opening the door. That means she's not realizing that we are addressing her. She's thinking there are so many Marumahal, so many daughter-in-law. Therefore, they must be calling one of the other daughter-in-law, not me. Then they are telling Nanda Gopal and Marumagale, Nappinai. It is you we are calling. It is not anyone else. It is you we are calling directly. Not sure what to do. Now, after calling directly, Nappinai doesn't know what to do. She's thinking, "Why they call my name directly, and what to do now? Um, let us not speak. If I speak anything, they will understand that I'm here and Krishna is here, and they may start thinking that I'm enjoying Krishna alone, and I'm thinking Krishna to be my only property. Therefore, let's be quiet. Let's not utter a word. Let's not talk anything." And the outside girls are telling, "We know that it's you and you are inside." And the girl from inside Nappinai says, "How do you know? How do you know I am at home?" And then the third lines come, Kandam Kamarum Kurali. Kandam Kamarum Kurali. We know that you're home. Do not hide. By not talking, don't think that we are going to be fooled that you're not home. We can easily tell that you're home. How do you know that I'm home? Kandam Kamaram Kandam. In Tamil, it's not ga, it's the ka. Kandam Kamaram Kurali. Tamil language is a little different from any other language. There's no ka, ka, ga, ga. It's only ka. Whenever we speak, we have to use in such a way that fits into gha, kha, gha, like that. Some is totally a different style than any other language for that matter. But it has a lot of alphabets though, letters though. So anyway, so kandam, kamarum, kurali are the outsiders. Like, I know, even if you don't speak, you avoid responding from the fragrance coming from your dress, the hair speaks. You don't speak. The fragrance that coming out of your kundal, the beautiful hair, it's speaking and it's revealing that you're home. And now at that point of Nappinai is felt very uncomfortable. At this time, she's feeling very uncomfortable because as part of the woman folk, what she's supposed to do is that if you வையத்து வாழ்வீர்கள் நாமும் நம் பாவைக்கு or நெய்யுண்ணோம் பாலுண்ணோம் நாட்காலை நீராட்டி மையிட்டெழுதும் மலரிட்டு நாம் முடியும் செய்யாதன செய்யோம் தீக்குறளை சென்றோதும். Remember this particular pasuram we did. This is the second pasuram, that what are the do's and don'ts. In the do's and don'ts, it is very clearly we all agreed that we are not going to apply the my the whatever the eyelash things, and then we are not going to put lipsticks. We are not going to do makeup. We are not going to eat ghee. We are not going to take butter. We are not going to put flowers on our head. That particular point, Nappinai is saying, oh, we all agreed we'll not do this one. Now they found out I'm not following the Pave Nombu. I'm not ready to follow the Pave Nombu. If you're going to do this one, you're not supposed to do this one. But if they are smelling the fragrance from my hair, that means they know that I'm not following any of these things. I'm having nice ghee. I'm putting all these makeup things. I'm also decorating my hair with the flower. I'm not following this one. It'll be shame if I go in front of them. They find out that I'm not doing anything. That she was just thinking like that inside, like that. Krishna says of the all how she gets the fragrance is not just because that she was having the flower. Her hair was naturally produces some nice sweet smell, fragrance. And where did he gets? And Krishna is lying there, right? And Krishna and she was lying together. And this Krishna's hair is falling upon her, and her hair is falling upon him. And Krishna's hand is around Nappinai's neck, around her neck, and Nappinai's hands with the bangles is around Krishna's neck. They were tight and close together, sleeping together. Rasoha apsu kaunteya. Krishna says, I am the taste in the water. I am the smell and the fragrance in the flower. Where did Krishna get this one? He gets from Radha Rani. Radha Rani is so sweet. Krishna is getting it from her. But Krishna in Bhagavad Gita proudly says, from me, I am the fragrance. I am the taste in the water. I am so and so. Where did you get from? You get from Radha Rani, right? So that is how Radha Rani is great. That is how Nappinai is very great. So anyway, both of them are great. Not this or that. Both of them are kept. So one dengum. Now, kadai tiravai. Therefore, you are inside. You got to open the door. Kadai tiravai. We know that you are inside. You have to come and open the door. One dengum. Now, Nappinai is asking. She's not getting up and opening the door, but rather she started talking with soft voice. She's telling, girls, why are you here at the middle of the night? In the night time, you know that you should not wake up someone. It's a big sin, and you should not disturb someone. It's not very good. It's middle of the night, please. And especially you should not disturb those newly married couple. We are newly married couple, Krishna and Nappinai. I'm newly married couple, and we are in private place. And why are you coming and disturb? It's not good. Please go and come in the morning, and then you can talk whatever you want to talk. You can talk, and I can also open the door in the morning time. But at that point of time, the outsiders Andal, they are telling what? They just hit their head and telling, oh my God, just now we finished 10 pasurams. Pasuram from 6 to 15. This is exactly what we are doing, going door to door, waking up, trying to wake up the girls, and the girls telling the same. It is not morning yet. The birds are, you triggered the bird, you did this one, the morning, your reflection of yours is what are you seeing as the raising of the sun, and all the different things. Again, It is again, I have to deal with this girl. I thought she'll be much more advanced. But we have to do the same thing, same problem. Wherever we go, same problem. We have to keep on waking up people. Waking up the people has become our job. Everyone then said, "This, my God, we have to sing the same old song." Therefore, they said, Vandengum Kori Aretanakan. Vandengum Kori Aretanakan. It is morning, my dear. The roosters are crowing. Don't you hear? They're already this and the crowings of the roosters. It's morning time. Well, Nappinai is telling that maybe that is just one kori, maybe one hen. One is just crowing. It's not all. No, 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 no. One dengum kori aretena khan. You kori. There are just not one. It's just calling. Many of them are there. You can come and see yourself, Khan. You can come out and you can see it, witness yourself. The hands are crowing. They are already. Nappin is saying, "Oh God, maybe you just triggered them to do it. You must have pinched them. Therefore, they're making all this sound." At that time, Nappinai, not Nappinai, Andal slowly climbed up to some staircase and then she peeped in and saw what's happening inside. And at times she saw that Nappinai, Madhavi Pandal Mel, Palhal, Kuilangal, oh, before that, I missed one particular line here. Vandeng Kori Aretanakan, Madhavi Pandal Mel, Palhal, Kuilangal. On the top of this flower Pandal, Madhavi Pandal, there's this quail, cuckoo birds, who's standing there and singing beautiful songs. The cuckoo birds are on the beautiful pandal and they're singing beautiful songs. And she's again not getting up. At this point of time, she understood that something is going on inside. So she wanted to go and check it out. And she has a way where she climbs up the staircase and looks, peeps, and sees inside. When she saw inside, she saw that this Nappinai is holding a ball in her hand. Pandar Virali. Again, not Virali, Virali. Pandar Virali. Viral means fingers. Pandu means ball. In her hand, in one hand, she's holding the ball with great pride. Another hand, she's embracing and holding Krishna. And they were like that in that place. Now Acharya is giving beautiful explanation that this ball that she's holding represents Jivatma. And who's she's holding on the other side? Krishna. And she's in the center, holding the Jivatma and holding the Paramatma. That means we should understand that she is the one who's completely controlling these two things. Of course, out of love. She's out of love. We saw the same thing yesterday also, where Yashoda as a center, as a mother, she's sleeping in the center, and Nanda Maharaj on the one side and Krishna on the other side. She becomes a connecting point to both of them. Likewise, over here also, Nappinai is a connecting force between the Jivatma and Paramatma. And also these two things represents here as Lord's Vibhuti, the Lord who has these two property. One is the material world and the spiritual world. That can also be understood. The Lord is lying there. Then he has two things. One is represented by this ball, another one is represented by Nappinai. Therefore, if you take Lord as a one, then we see two properties of the Lord. Everyone belongs to the Lord. All the properties, everything belongs to the Lord. If you take Nappinai as a center, then Nappinai plays a mediator role connecting the Jivatma to Paramatma. That is how Bandhu. I was driving yesterday, returning from Dallas yesterday on the highway. It's quite interesting. Every time you drive, they have a different note that's been placed on this notice board. It's a LED thing. It places. It says that it says that do not drop the ball. Drive sober. When I read this one, I remember this particular passage. Pandal virali un maithunan perpada. Pandar, ball, holding in your. I was saying, oh my God, it's very nice. What I'm reading now is what we are going to speak tomorrow. We are going to release tomorrow. This particular has passage has ball, nice ball. And the board says, do not drop the ball. Drive sober. Now, what is it? Do not drop the ball. First of all, no driver is going to hold the ball like Nappinai, and one in one hand ball, another hand steering and drive. No, we may have cell phone. Do not. They should have put that something else. Do not drop the cell phone or some not whatever it is. When do not drop the ball, it is an idiom which says that do not make mistakes. Do not drop the ball means do not make mistakes. Drive sober. Do not make mistake while driving. Be careful. Be attentive. Be awake. Be conscious of what's going around you, who are the drivers. That be sober. Do not make mistake. By making mistake, you're going to risk the life. That's the meaning of do not drop the ball when we see this in the highways, right? So anyway, that's the point here. So coming back here, Pandar Virali, Maithunan un Perpada, un Maithunan Perpada. What happened was Krishna and this girl, Nappinai, they were playing games, ball game, like, hot potatoes. I'm just coming up with the name, hot potatoes. They keep a timer, 1 minute timer, and things like that. They are playing. In the game, whoever loses, they have to give something to the other person. And this ball belongs to Krishna. Krishna got it from some sports wherever the shop is, and he came. He was playing with Nappinai. As they were playing, Krishna lost the game. Therefore, the ball was belonging to Krishna. Krishna has to give the ball to Nappinai. Therefore, Nappinai became so very happy that Krishna lost. Krishna lost, and Krishna was put his head down. Right, he was out of he lost it. But Nappinai was so very proud of she lost and won over Krishna. And Andal, from the top of the terrace, she could peep in and see. She was so proud. Nappinai was very happy, holding the holding the ball on one hand and holding Krishna on the other hand. Look, Krishna has lost. Krishna has lost. I have the ball now. I have the ball now. Now Krishna has to do and listen whatever I say. He has to do these things because he lost in me. Lost in me. A parallel story from Ramayana. In Ramayana, Sita, when they were in Chitrakuta, they had this beautiful water, running water. And Mother Sita wanted to swim in this water. And to satisfy Mother Sita, Rama said, well, let's go for swimming. They both were ready and was swimming in this water. But then Mother Sita said, why don't we have a competition, swimming competition? Let's see who's going to be the winner. And Rama said, yeah, sure, but we need a judge to tell who the winner is. Well, what is Lakshmana doing? He's doing nothing anyway. Let's call him. And Lakshmana stood there and said, you be a judge and you tell us who's the winner. We are going to go to 2 laps and tell us who's the winner. Lakshmana said, yes, no problem. So Lakshmana was standing there, sitting there near this shore. And then Rama and Sita were swimming. They went through the first half. And as they were coming, Rama's already halfway through, and he was already coming to touch the point. That point, he was very close. Then Rama turned and saw Sita was still in that corner. She has not come. She's slow. She's still coming. Has not reached here yet. It is for sure that Sita is going to lose. At that point, at that time, what Rama did was he immersed himself into that water. He stood there. He went inside. And he was waiting for Sita to pass him and go. Mother Sita passed him and went further. Then Rama got up and started swimming. By then, Sita reached the point and won the competition. And they all came out and said, who won the competition? Lakshmana said, it's very obvious. Mother Sita, who else can win other than you? You are the best swimmer. You are great in swimming. And then Lakshmana and Sita was laughing at Rama and said, this Rama is telling he went to school of Vasishta. Didn't he learn, Lakshmana? Your brother did not learn swimming from Vasishta? And Lakshmana said, no, my dear mother, on that particular week, he took a sick leave and he did not come. So he missed the swimming classes. It was me alone. I learned the swimming. They started making fun and joke of Rama. And Rama was enjoying that moment. He was enjoying the moment. In the married life, there's always situation that will happen between husband and wife. If husband wants to prove himself to be the correct person, or if the wife wants to prove herself to be the right person, and then make husband as the one who made mistake, or husband is trying to justify and prove that wife is the one who made the mistake, that means they did not learn Kama Sutram. Kama Sutram is again another scripture which tells about the relationship between husband and wife, how it should be, how husband should behave, how wife should behave, how they all should be. That relation. And that it is said, the real husband is one who loses to his wife. He doesn't want to be the winner. He wants to lose and let his wife win. And that makes a family life more interesting, more nicer. The same applies to the wife also. There should be a competition. I want to lose. I want you to be the winner. Another one should say, I want to be loser. I want you to be the winner. When a husband and wife works in this way, that family is called perfect family. And that family will be happy at any given situation because they don't try to win over the other person. This is a secret that we can learn from Mother Sita. This is why it is a Rama and Sita. Ramayanam is such a itihasam. We can learn anything from that. How can we be the best father, best mother, best couple, best brother, best older brother, best younger brother, best king, best servant, and best enemy also? If you want to be an enemy, the Ramayana is the book literature. We can learn everything how to be perfectly in that particular role that we are doing that. So Pandar Virali un Maithunan Perpada. Maithunan Perpada. Maithunan is called now Maithunan in Tamil language also uh, refers to the girl's husband's brother. The husband's brother is also referred as Maithunan. But here it is said Maithunan is not Balaram. She's not talking about let's sing the glories of Balaram because it is Krishna's brother. Maithunan also has another meaning called husband. It has been told in the commentary that Maithunan refers to husband in this context, not the brother-in-law, not the brother-in-law. Therefore, she's saying, Pandar Virali un Maithunan Per Pada. Let's sing the glories of your husband. Let's sing the glories of your. It's quite interesting, right? As I told already, a girl going to someone's wife and telling you and I, let's sing glories of your husband. That girl is telling what? What relation? How can I give my husband to you? But when it comes to Mahalakshmi, Radha Rani, if we say, my dear mother, I want to marry your husband, they are not going to tell, no, 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 get out of here, get out of here. They're not possessive. They give their husband. And we saw this example yesterday also. Surpanaka must have approached Sita, and Sita would have happily told Rama, marry Surpanaka. Problem solved. Would have finished by that, but that did not take place. She did not know the secret. Anyway, so here, Pandal Virali un Maithunan Perpada. Pandal Virali un Maithunan Perpada means let's sing the glories and chant the name of your husband. Sendhamare, Kayal, Sirar, Vali Olipa. Nappinai said, you know what? Okay, I understand and I'm ready. So let me turn on the lights. You all can come over inside and then you can do whatever you want with Krishna. She thought that now I cannot hide myself anymore. They already they know that I am present because of the fragrance that came out of my hand. And then they also climbed up and saw that I'm holding the ball in the hand. Another hand, I'm having Krishna over here. And there's another important point. I was mentioning this yesterday. Why does Krishna have, why is it important? It is told by the Acharya. Why is it important to go to the temple, especially during morning time, Mangalarti? Why? Everyone will have to ask this question, right? Why we have to go attend Mangalarti? Why it is important to attend Mangalarti? The reason is that is when the Lord gets up from the bed. Through the whole night, he and Mother Radha Rani and Krishna were tightly, very tight. There's no gap at all. They're so tightly embracing each other and holding each other and sleeping together. And for Krishna, he doesn't use pillow to put his head, rest his head. Where does he rest his head? He rests his head on the arms of Radharani. He rests his head on the arms of Radharani, sleeps nicely. What happens to the upper part of the arms of the Radharani? It covers the neck like this around Krishna. Around Krishna's leg, she holds him like this, holds him like this. And what is there on the arms of wrist of Radharani? Bangles, right? There are three bangles. The bangles that holds when it get touched the whole night, Radharani's hands are around Krishna's neck and the bangles are touching the neck of Krishna. Therefore, when she releases him in the morning, that the impression of that bangle or on his neck, the three lines are seen. The three lines we see on the neck of Krishna is another explanation of what I told. Actually, is another additional one, is that the three why does Krishna has three lines on his neck? Because throughout night he has been embraced by Radha Rani. So therefore, as much as that lines are there, that means he is still under Radha Rani's control. When the lines, as the day progresses, the lines will disappear. When it disappears, he'll become again as Purusha. The manly quality will come within him. Therefore, as long as the line is still there, we have to pray to him and get whatever we want. He will give us. That is why Mangala Arati is very important. When the lines are there, we get the blessings of Krishna and he'll happily give because the touch of Radharani is right there. So now the Radharani, and now Nappinai is telling that Nappinai is telling that I will turn on switch on the lights and then you all can come in. And then, but the girls from outside said, no, no, no. You can turn on the lights, but we are not going to open the door. You have to open the door by yourself. You have to use your hands. What type of hands you have? Tamare. Tamare means lotus. But your hands are not tamare. It's not just lotus. It is sendamare. Reddish, red rose. They call red rose, right? It is a red rose, whereas Krishna hands are rose. Krishna hands are just rose. Your hands are red rose. Krishna will give. Krishna hands gives. His hands have become reddish. Krishna hands have become. Krishna hands are tamare. He shows his compassion to people, but he also has some condition. But your hands are so reddish, you don't have any condition to give your blessings to anyone. By giving to anyone, everyone, all the time, your hands have become not just lotus, it's become red rose, red lotus. Again, rose is different, lotus is different, whatever the names are. Anyway, Sendamare Kayyal. Sendamare Kayyal, red lotus, like a red lotus. So you have been giving to everyone who come to you without seeing the condition. Therefore, compared to Krishna's hand, which is just lotus, your hands are red lotus, red lotus. The Kayyal, with that lotus hand, red lotus hand, which has Sirar Valai Olipa, you have a beautiful bangle, best ornaments that you have. Then you, with making that sound, Valai Olipa, Vande, come, Tiruppavai, open, with happiness, with joy. Vandu Tiruppavai, open the door. Mahandelo, with great joy, Elor, Empavai. Come and open the door, and we all can get together and we can perform this wonderful, wonderful austerity of penance of Pavai Nombu and pray to Krishna to marry us. All of us. You got married, you are officially married. Let us also get married to Krishna, and that is what been told here. After hearing this one, what happens? Did they get up? Should she, Nappinai, did she get up and come and open the door or not? That is going to be the topic for tomorrow. Undu Madagaritin Voda, the Tolvalian, Nanda Gopalan, Marumagle, Nappinai, Kandam, Kamaru, Kurali, Kadithiravai, Bandengum, Kori, Aritanakan, Madhavi, Pandalmil, Palgal, Kuilanangal, Kuvinakan, Pandal, Virali. மைத்துனன் பேர் பாட செந்தாமரை கையால் சீரார் வளைவொழிப்ப வந்து திறவாய் மகிழ்ந்தேலோ எம்பாவாய். ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம், எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜியர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். Please join us to know the suspense of what happened after that tomorrow at 5 a.m. Central Time. Thank you and Hare Krishna. Forgive me for any offenses. Thanks for tolerating me. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.